Okay, Randy, ready for your line? Hold it up, hold the candle up, ready, and action. Hi, my name's Tom Kramer. We're doing a commercial parody for Chabad, the Telethon. All these people are doing everything for free. They're helping from the bottom of their heart, like Rachel. She's a producer.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Rachel.
We're shooting it here in Highland Park at my apartment complex, kind of just in the backyard, and it's, you know, cement. It's not really a yard.
Okay, this is Steve. He's a filmmaker, and he's done a little pyrotechnics in his life, and he's going to set something on fire for us later. Hi, Tom. That was Steve.
Yeah, it's, you know, just friends and everybody's pitching in and coming over and, you know, helping set up and all that kind of stuff because we think it's funny, the script's funny, and we just want to help out Tom, basically.
This is Chris, this is Abe with the camera. I'll introduce you. This is Frank. My biggest curse is that when I was 20 years old, I was writing and directing a network TV show. My dream come true, absolutely. I was writing, directing films starring the biggest stars in Hollywood. Complete creative control. 20 million people every week would see my films. And when that ended, then I did Not Necessarily the News on HBO, writer, director, first season. So I did an experiment. I thought, well, let me try a half a gram of cocaine if it helps me write, just to see if it helps me write. And it didn't help me write. It helped me, made me think I was writing better. But I couldn't stop. And when the series ended, I had a problem, and they wanted me to get help. I was 22 years old, so I don't have a problem. You're the problem. You just don't understand me. This is Dee. Dee's helped out. He's a professional actor who's loaned his talents for the shoot. Dee, what made you get involved in the Chabad Telethon?
It's all about the craft services.
It's all kosher. Real cool. This is Chris Burns. Chris is a DP, art director. He does everything. He's a great filmmaker. The place I'd been living in, this cabin where I was so alone, it was like a compost heap. Everything was melting into each other. You couldn't clean it, or you couldn't take a step. There were 4-inch slugs crawling all over my kitchen. That's how it was for a long time, months, a year, until I realized my life was never going to get better and I couldn't stop drinking. I had no friends, no job. So I wrote a goodbye note and put a rope around my neck, tied it to a rafter, and jumped. And my feet hit the floor because the rope was too long. And the next day I was found myself in a locked psych ward where the very first time they had me say I'm an alcoholic. But I couldn't stop drinking. I knew I was an alcoholic. I knew I was dying or wanted to die. But I couldn't stop. I had nothing to live for. And that was just the beginning. I was in 3 other locked psych wards. I was in 3 other 28-day programs for alcoholism. We're about to do a test. Oh, by the way, this is Omar. He's helping out.
Hi, Tom.
He's reading up on how to do the pyrotechnics right now. This is Laurent. This is also Laurent's place here.
Hi, Tom.
Laurent is a professional actor and director, and he also donated his time. I was in an automobile accident where I broke both my legs in 14 places, my lungs, my heart, my ribs, collapsed lung. I was left for dead for 8 hours. It took me a year to learn how to walk again. I was drinking drunk the whole time, falling downstairs on my crutches. I had a 5th of scotch delivered from the local liquor store to my hospital room, and I drank a 5th every day in the hospital room while recovering. Okay, rehearsal, everybody. Come on, line up, single file. All my friends knew Tom's in trouble, but no one would say anything until I asked for help. They let me hit bottom. I was hallucinating, freezing, going through delirium tremors, and kicking Vicodin, and I wanted to die.
I personally witnessed Tom hit rock bottom. I was there when he was really having a bad time and going through detox. And I've seen how Chabad has changed his life, as cheesy as that sounds, but it's really been a good thing for him. And if it wasn't for this program, he probably wouldn't be alive right now.
Perfect.
For the past year of my life, before I got to Chabad, I was throwing up every day, crying every day. My dad died a year before I got here, you know, and I was a mess. I had nothing to live for because I had no balance in my life. Pull the candle away and you talk on action, okay? Just do it without the candle lit. But I didn't know anything about Chabad other than rabbis and bottles that I saw on an ad for the Telethon. I said, I will do anything. I will go anywhere if you have a better idea for me. And I talked to Donna Miller, and she said, well, you got to commit to 6 months. But I said, I don't have any money. I can't pay. And she said, don't worry about it. I couldn't wait to get here. Okay, ready? You know what they say, we'll fix it in post. To stay sober, you have to have a reason why you're going to stay sober. And it's not going to be for a job or money or a car. It's going to be for something bigger than all of that, and that's spirituality.
So what's the scoop now?
The scoop is that we are about to shoot the big scene.
And so we're going to say a prayer. We're going to say a prayer right now and hope that this goes well. I don't want anyone to go through what I went through. It's just by a miracle that I'm here, alive today. We ready to go? Everyone ready? So you guys know what to do. And action. I never thought I'd be 43 years old living in a one room in a treatment facility. And it's the best place I've ever lived in my life.